Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing a new game. This game is called Terroir. I think that's how you say it. It's a wine-making tycoon game. Now, quick disclaimer, I know nothing about wine. I don't drink it. I'm the uncouth person who, when he goes to a wedding or something, I'm waiting for the bar to open to go to the bar and get a drink of beer whilst everyone is tucking into the free wine. So this could be a nightmare. If you do know about wine and I butcher all the names, know nothing about the process of making wine, then I apologise. But we're going to get started. This is available on Steam. It's available for about £11. I think it's still in early access. But it's an interesting one. It's got very pretty little graphics. I quite like the soundtrack, but we'll give it a go. I have played a little bit of it already just to see how it works. But what I quite like about wine is that they've all got like fancy French names or Chateau, whatever. I'm going to go with Castle Dog because we're brewing an English wine here. Okay.
Congratulations on the founding of...
We don't need to listen to your tutorial, love. Okay, so here we go. This is our little area. What we've got is actually a number of tiles, but at the moment we only own 3. So I can't click on the ones I've got, but I know that the lake helps against disease of wine. I know that... oh, here we go. This will tell us. Temporary immunity from flexflia. Okay, so we get to plant our wine. We get to make a choice. We can plant a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Chardonnay. And I think we're going to go with Chardonnay.
Your vines will grow.
We don't need your tutorial, love, until we don't know what we're doing. But as I say, there's a forest up here that gives a percentage bonus to the vine's fertility. So there's a few bits and pieces. There's lots of lakes around us. And you can plant different types of grapes in different types of soil. So there's sandy soil over here where there's loam. So now the other thing that happens is that whilst the weather is good, your ripeness of your grapes improves. Now you don't want to over ripen the grapes, and it takes up until about, I think it's about November or so for you to harvest, something like that. So we want to keep, I thought the ripeness of 10 would be what you're aiming for, but I don't know if that's true or not. So we're going to keep it going. So what'll happen if it rains? The leaves on the grapes grow and they stop them from ripening. So you have to sort of keep an eye on it and maybe give them a shear every once in a while. At the moment we appear to be okay, but we should see at some point these bushes start to become bushier with foliage, and that means they're going to stop ripening. But for us that might not be too bad because we're currently at ripeness of 7. There's a little butterfly hanging around. So here we go. We can see that we've now got extra foliage around, and that means we're not going to over ripen. So we might be worthwhile holding on for now. And you can see the ripeness is dropping slightly. So we're in June, so we'll wait for the rain to stop. Down to ripeness 5. Okay, let's give these a bit of a chop. There we go, we're back to where we were. The weather is cloudy, it's still July, so we're going to hopefully see a little bit more ripeness reappear. So some more options along the top here, which I haven't gone through. We've got a tutorial and handbook, so it'll give you a bit of information about the wine. We've got the place to go to get a loan if we need one. We can place bits and pieces around our location, so we can maybe put a tent out beside... Oh, we can't. We can't put tents out on these things. But I don't really know what the benefit of those are. Oh no! Why won't you let me... Okay, fine. We'll put a tent over here. So our grapes are now ready to harvest. We're at ripeness of 6. Do we hold on or do we harvest? Let's just see if we can increase the ripeness. Oh, it's starting to rain, so let's harvest. Here we go. So now we get a report on the grapes. Through an excellent combination of excellent weather and canopy management, this year's grapes were exceptional. The wine gets +1 to its final rating if it's less than 3.5 stars. So our acidity is 5, our sweetness is 6, our tannins is 5, and our body is 5. What I'd really like to see here is just some mouse over tips that tell you what some of these things mean. I had to look this up. This essentially is the bitterness of the wine. Now, I don't know a lot about wine, but I think Chardonnay is supposed to be sweet, maybe. I'm not really sure. So we move on to the crushing stage. Different methods of crushing will affect the tannins. So here, this increases it by 2. So we have no choice because we can't unlock any of the other things. So this is going to increase this to 7. So there we go. We're crushing. We can't plant grapes until February. So we've got a bit of time on that front. Every 2 weeks, sweetness decreases by 1. So I'm going to attempt to leave the sweetness as it is. Okay. For every 10% decreased, for every 10% pressed juice, your acidity increases by 1. Now I want to increase that, so I'm going to go to 30%. There we go. Okay, now we move on to the barreling or aging. So this softens the acidity and tannins, giving a smoother, more balanced taste. So we get to choose our barrel. This decreases acidity by 1 and the tannins by 2. So for every month. So we're going to leave it for a month. We're currently in October. So in November, we're going to go and check on our wine. Okay, here we go. We're in November. So I think it's this one I need to click on. That's not right. It's this one I need to click on. And this brings up our cellar. So we've got acidity of 7, tannins of 5. I think we're going to go with this. I don't know if acidity is great, but... So we get to name our wine. Castle Dog. Super tasty. Chardonnay 2017. We get to choose a bottle and a cork type. You know what? I think we're going to go with a cork. I think we've got a good wine here. We're going to dress it up to be like the most spectacular wine. And we're going to bottle. Here we go. Okay. So we can now organise a tasting. We're going to brew. We're going to create. Oh my goodness. We got a 5-star wine, everybody. The wine is delectable. Perfect for first sip to final swig. Well, there we go. £18.50 for a bottle. We can now sell this, and that means we can choose where to sell it. It's got 960 bottles we can sell to these guys. So 480 and 480. We won't worry about these guys, the Manhattan sellers. Or should we? We should. Okay, here we go. So we're going to sell the wine. We're at 13 grand. So I don't know if we're going to see that increase a lot. But I think that also unlocks this down here. Because we got a 5-star bottle of wine, we get chance or circumstance. Let's do it. Okay. So this little thing is going to spin round, and then it's going to give us 2 cards to pick. Chance or circumstance. Let's go with chance.
A thief broke into your chateau while you were asleep and stole some equipment. Replacements will have to be bought.
Well, I'm glad we got that. God damn it. Okay, so I don't really know when we see our money return. That's not what we wanted. This one here. So we've got no money in just yet. I'm guessing that means we haven't sold any wine. Okay, so let's speed this up. We've got to wait until February before we can plant some more grapes. Or grow some more vines. So we'll hold off for a few seconds until that occurs. Our money appears to be going up. I think we've just sold out. We're up to 28k, so that seems like it went quite well. Now we could buy another tile, but they are fairly expensive. We're in February. Our grapes have been planted and are beginning to grow. We'll get rid of this straight away. Okay, there we go. So hopefully we'll start to see some ripeness occurring. Oh wow, it's still raining. Get out of here. We really want the rain to come a little bit later in the season, to be fair. Good lord. Vine is suffering from fungal rot. Oh man. Decreased yields. Not ideal, that. I don't know if there's any way of stopping it either. So these things, we were looking at these things before. I don't really know what to do with them. We could buy a canoe. There we go, we've got a canoe on the lake. Our grapes just aren't becoming even the slightest ripeness, look. Because it's raining through the whole... This is what happens when you try and grow grapes in England. You're screwed. No wonder they've all got fancy names. They're all in hot places. Okay. So we're still going. So we could now harvest, but our grapes are literally up to 2 ripeness. We're going to have to leave them, although the harvest is... It'd be nice to know what the harvest is going to be. Come on, sun, come out, please. Let's speed this up a little bit. October. Come on, we need to get to at least here. Come on. Oh, come on. No. Stop raining. We're in November. I think we're screwed. I think this is going to be the worst wine ever. We didn't harvest. We waited too long and we didn't harvest. So can I do anything with this? It doesn't look like it. So we missed a harvest entirely, which might not be the worst thing. Holding on to a, you know, a little while longer to get better results. We can do that. So we can get a tractor, we can get crates, we can get a pier. Should we get a pier? I don't know if I can turn this around. Okay, we've got a pier on our lake as well as a canoe. We'll put the canoe beside the pier. There we go. Okay, so we're in February. We've got some grapes growing. We're still suffering from fungus. I don't know how to... I don't know how to appease the fungus gods. Okay. So we've got no bottles to sell. Nothing going on over there. But we are getting some ripeness finally. We just want one good summer in England. And then we'll be happy. Down to 18 grand. Let's get a signpost. There we go. Nice little signpost. Okay, we're up to 3. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of the fungus stuff. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, so there's clouds. We're up to 5. We're in April. We probably want a little bit of rain, I would guess. Definitely want some rain. Come on. I whinged about it being always raining. Now we need some rain. Oh no. We're up to 8. This is not good. We're going to be overripe before we know it. Throw some water on this. No. No. Cloudy. Okay. We've been overexposed. Oh man. We're up to ripeness 10. Oh, and it's sunny. This is the worst. Man, we're going to have shit grapes. We've got shit grapes. This is not good. So you can re-roll tiles, which is quite interesting. We've got a lot of lakes and stuff around here. Oh crap, I think I just cost like 10 grand. Okay. We're in July. Perhaps we can save this. If it gets... Oh, why did it stop raining? Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. We could do with rain, we could do with leaves, and we could do with the ripeness dropping. We're not going to see that, though. Come on, rain. Please rain. I think we're screwed, everybody. Oh well. You know I said about making crap grapes? Okay. So this is going to do nothing apart from crush the grapes because we're already at maximum. Okay. Decreases sweetness by 1. So that should be 2. That should be 3. That should be 4. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we're leaving it to ferment. It's going to take forever. Let's speed this up again. Can't believe our grapes are ruined. Oh, and now it rains. Thanks very much. Okay. Every 10% pressed reduces... sorry, your acidity increases, so... Going big time. Okay. Okay, so this decreases this by 1 and this by 2 for every month. So we're in December. So that'll bring it down to 7. Okay, so we're going to go to February. Here we go. There's 1 month, I think. Okay, come on, February. How do we look? 7 and 6. Let's do it. Okay. I need a name. God, this is difficult. I know nothing about wine. So I know there's a lot of blanc in wine, so we're going to call it the blank one. Oh, the blank on. The blank one, 2019. Yes. We'll go with screw cap. And this funny bottle here. Okay. Organise a tasting. I think they're going to be impressed by this. I think we're going to do all right. Oh, we've got another. We probably don't want him to arrive, but never mind. We'll go with him. See what he's got to say. Hello. Sweetness was too high, but you know what? Perfect for a meal in al fresco on a summer afternoon. I don't know how, but we've managed to get away with one there. We've only got 72 bottles to sell. It's like an exquisite wine. Oh, no, that's not right. We've got more bottles, but not that many. Okay. Limited edition, that was. And we're in February, so our grapes are being planted. We went down to 3,670. So what did I discover? I discovered that the weather elements that are completely out of your control make a massive, massive difference. And that there isn't enough information about how to deal with fungus. Okay, so the weather is clear. We're up to ripeness 2. We'll make one more batch and then we'll leave it there. Our tent is still floating around. If you've got anything else, I don't really know. Instantly gain 10 renown. Nothing else really does anything. Can I put some more barrels down? I'd like that. Nice. So I didn't really get the point of this, but there you go. You're going to have a little sit down beside the... There you go. Okay. So we're up to 7. We need some rain, please. Not again. Please don't do this again. Oh, thank God for that. Come on. Give us some foliage. Make my bush grow. Come on. Come on. Yes. That is what we wanted, everybody. We'd like the ripeness to drop a little bit. We're in June. It's still raining. Down to 5 ripeness. I still don't know what month you can begin to harvest. Okay, let's trim the bush back. Okay, we're back to sunny. So I reckon we're going to be about 7 or so by the time we're done. We're also almost out of money. We might need a loan. Because weirdly, we didn't make that much money when the 72 bottles of wine or whatever it was got sold. But this one's better. We got a 1.2%, 1.2 yield. We got ripeness of 7, so we need this to hurry up. Please? Pretty please? Come on. Here we go. Let's get harvesting. Okay, we look good. We look good this time round. So we're going to go with the normal crushing method. Did it say the sweetness was too high? So I think we need to be lower than a 5 for sweetness. Okay. Every 2 weeks decreases sweetness by 1. So let's go 4 weeks. That's going to bring it down to a 4. Let's try that. Okay. Speed this up a little bit. We're down to 850 bucks. We're not going to be able to afford to bottle our wine, pretty much. Down to 294 bucks. This is going to make or break us. So, every 10% increases acidity by 1. We want it quite acidity. I'm going to go by 5 because that will give us to 10. And then we can bring it down in the final stage. Okay, so this. Still can't use the next barrel. So this decreases acidity by 1 and tannins by 2. So that's going to bring us down to, if we leave it for until December, that'll bring us down to 8 acidity and 3 tannins. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's do it. Okay, let's speed this up. We're into November. Let's have a little look at it. We're in debt. What you got for me? Acidity 9, tannins 5. So we're going to go 1 more. December, and then we sell. Come on, December. Here we go, December. This is the one. Acidity 8, tannins 4. Okay. Bottle. The best one. Okay, we're going to go for a fancy bottle. Nice. We're going to go for a cork. You don't have enough funds. Okay. We need a loan, everybody. Of 5 grand. 10 years. The minimum of 3 grand and a maximum of your renown multiplied by 2. Oh man. So is that 3 grand? Is that the most I can get 4 grand? About 5. 5 is too much. So I can get 4 grand. Okay. Okay. That'll do us. Oh, I can't repay yet. What am I doing? No. We need to bottle. Okay. Guess we're going for a screw cap. Yeah, we're definitely going for a screw cap. Make or break. Okay, this is our last chance of getting out of the hole. Oh, I missed. Can't believe it's not butter. Oh my lord, this is the best wine we've ever made. Okay, you and you. Let's do it. Oh, it's not the best wine. The acidity was too high. No. Okay, 24 big ones though. 624 to you guys. What does that leave us? 336 to you guys. There you go. Sell. Okay, now let's sit back and see us pay off our debts. Here we go. About to see that money roll in. Oh. Coveted Chivo medals are up for grabs. What do you mean no wines qualify? Oh, I see. Mandatory 20 bottles. We sold them all. Oh, we had one that would have won, surely. God damn it. Look at us go. 6 grand. Oh my god, we can pay off our loan. Let's wait and... Oh my god, 12 grand. This is the best. February. Let's see if we get past. See if it keeps going up. Or have we sold every... Oh, no. 18 grand. Oh, my God. Repay. Repay, yes. 13 grand we're on. That wine really, really dug us out of the hole. Okay, are we still... Oh, God, look at our ripeness go up. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This game is available on Steam. It's available for £11, so whatever that is, local currency. It's an interesting one. Our wine is screwed. It's an interesting one. It doesn't feel to me like it's got quite enough to keep me interested. But yeah, check it out by all means. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.